Ice on my wrist, looking kinda cool. Bad bitch with me, she ain't tryna move. Niggas staring at me, what you tryna do? Got me looking at my watch, and it's time to do.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Road Hero. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about 5 sleeper decks that can win nationals. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin. Starting by saying, Yu-Gi-Oh! National season is coming around the corner. Everyone's trying to find great decks to pick up and take to that event. We already know Thunder Dragons, Sky Striker, Orcus are some of the hottest decks around to play. But I did come up with a list of the decks I personally feel that are sleeper, somewhat budget, except for like one deck that can just sweep the event and catch people on their ass and win victories. So starting off with the 5th deck, I'm gonna go with my favorite deck, Masked Hero. Masked Hero is a deck that has been out since 2015. The main point of playing the deck is to bring out a boss monster, Masked Hero Darklaw, to shut off your opponent from banishing cards. To shut off your opponent from using their graveyard and taking advantage. Darklaw states, as you guys already know, any card that will be sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, which is huge for the current meta. You can go ahead and go, if you go first against Thunder Dragons, all the Thunder Dragons get banished. Now, while they do get their effects, the Thunder Dragon deck in general runs like a Chaos deck because it needs its lights and darks in the graveyard to go ahead and bring out their monsters. And I know Darklaw is kind of weak, don't get me wrong, I play the deck personally. You do have Honesty Hero Neos to back you up, and you do have the new Destiny Hero support, which gave the hero deck a nice boost in order to play. I personally have a deck profile. If you guys want to check it out, you can click right here to see that Masked Hero deck profile. With all that being said, I think Masked Hero is a legit deck. Check it out. If you guys want a solid deck to play, like a sweet nationals. I took it to my regionals, it did okay. But if you can modify my build and go from there, I'm pretty sure you can bring you guys that much to getting some sleeper victories. Next up, MADOLCHE. Now, this is the deck, it did pretty okay during the season. I believe I seen one regional top 8 with this deck, and I haven't seen it do anything since then. I thought it was budget, and originally I was going to make this video a budget sleeper deck list that can do sweep nationals. The main thing is, after looking at the MADOLCHE prices, pudding sets is like 15 bucks. The new XYZ monster, Chocolate Mode, is like 50 bucks on TCG Player. It's pretty pricey. It's like the rich man's rogue deck, but it's for a good reason. Chocolate Mode allows you to protect your MADOLCHE stuff and do a lot of dirty plays. You have the MADOLCHE XYZ monster, the original one, cannot think of the name right now, that does not target, but it shuffles 2 cards in the field back into the deck. In addition to that, the deck combos so well. And they even have a link monster that protects their field. So with all the support MADOLCHE has now, the fact that a lot of players don't know what beats it, they don't know how to go about grinding out against the deck, and it's just a different type of play style. The only thing is about the MADOLCHE deck, it's mainly a go second deck based on what I've seen, because they can spam to the field and go off and put in big pushes with the pressure with their MADOLCHE rank 4 XYZ monster, whose name I cannot think of right now. But with all their support and the fact that somebody did top an event this season with the deck, I truly believe the deck can put in some damage to this format. Thunder Dragons might be the hardest matchup for the deck. Sky Strikers, in my opinion, I see it as a 50-50 matchup, depending on how you sideboard. And then you may have some issues with the Mystic Mind variant. So yeah, man, check out MADOLCHE. Solid sleeper deck for the current meta. It got new support over the past couple of years that brought it to fruition and getting it to top at least one regionals this past season. Number 3, Anti-Meta Stun. Now, this can go either way. We have a lot of variants of Anti-Meta Stun. A lot of versions I like to play from back in the day is Rock Stun, using the Qualifier support. You have Qualifier Draco specifically, that when you bring him out and if you keep him on the board, he stops the summons of light and dark monsters, which are huge in today's meta, simply due to the fact that it can put in some work against a lot of players. Another thing that you could do with the Rock Stun variants, you have things like Fossil Dino. You play them, set some back row, and you're good. Trust me. You're gonna screw over Thunder Dragons. You can't bring out the monsters. And you do also have that one level 4 monster, 2000 attack, cannot think of the name for whatever reason. Yu-Gi-Oh cards names are really hard to remember. You play them, you can't use the effects of monsters on the board. and you're good. True Draco may be another anti-meta variant that could do some damage as well. But with that being said, I think ultimately anti-meta stun has a great time for the current meta. Now granted, it's anti-meta, it might be a little slow, but with things like Heart of Demise, Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, Konami, in my opinion, is really trying to push a different type of playstyle. You can always alter anti-meta current format. I remember with last format, I was playing my hero deck, and a player at local specifically used King Tiger Wanku to kick him ass. Yeah, that's right, King Tiger Wanku, stopping those summons. But yeah, man, solid deck. Tweak it to your liking. Check it out. It's a deck that's been around in Yu-Gi-Oh forever. Number 2, Time Thief. Now, Time Thief as an archetype and as a deck has been around since last year, and the deck does different things. For example, it allows you to still abuse the field with Time Thief Redoer. That allows him to bounce back cards on top of your opponent's deck, which is huge. He spams back to the field, and for a while in the original archetype release, they were using it to bring out Azathoth, which allowed it to stop the opponent from special summoning from the deck. But one thing I've noticed this past season is players have been fusing it with Orcus. Actually, a guy actually got top 8 at regionals with the deck. I believe he's topping the YCS too. I don't know. Top 8 at regionals with the deck. Now, granted, the variant is just a 1-card Orcus combo, and people can argue that the reason why it's solid right now, because it's a 1-card Orcus combo, you play your Time Thief monster and get 2 Time Thief cards, make your Orcus play. I have a video of the combo on the screen right here, but with that being said, Time Thief is solid. I took a pure version to YCS Chicago when we actually did have the YCS out here. I think I did pretty good for myself. Like, a lot of games went to game 3. Players did not know what the hell I was doing. And for what it was, the deck can stun really well. It didn't really have a problem with Thunder Dragons. It didn't really have a problem with the Chaos versions. Fun game, specifically I played against Max Reynolds, really pro player guy. We went to game 3 at YCS Chicago round 1. He got me game 1, I beat him game 2. I beat him game 1, he got me game 2, and he got me game 3 because I went first, I had a solid hand, but he just OTK'd me with the power of Thunder Dragons. But with that being said, if you guys are able to tinker out a solid new version of Time Thieves, I won't be surprised if he could slide into the top 64 of Nationals. More than likely, you're gonna want to play the Orcus build because it's the better build right now. So yeah, man, check out Time Thieves if you guys want another sleeper deck that can win the National season. Now, the last deck I'm going to talk about, the deck my homie JoJo likes to play from locals, and that is Cyber Dragon. Specifically, Cyber Dragon, Kaiju, what's the other? Dinos. But Cyber Dragon as a whole is really solid for the current meta, specifically due to the fact that if you go first, or second rather, against, it's the only deck, okay, let me slow down. It's one of the very few decks that can go first or second. If you go second against an opponent's deck and against the type of meta we're in right now, where they're gonna spam out big monsters that negate, you can play Cyber Dragon, Fusion off their field, bring out your Cyber Dragon Fusion and OTK them. If you go second, I'm sorry, that was if you go second. If you go first, you can make a first turn Cyber Dragon Infinity plus other monsters. Now, I know one card negate ain't as powerful and as relevant as they used to be, but with that being said, with the heavy pressure that a deck like Cyber Dragon can put on the board, it is really powerful. And then not to mention when you combo it with the Dinos and the Kaijus, like I've seen a lot of players do, and my homie JoJo did, the deck is very scary. It craps on literally, it's like literally the most aggressive anti-meta deck of the current format. And honestly, in my opinion, one of the most aggressive anti-meta decks I've ever seen in my life. So check it out, really solid deck. I have a deck profile, you can check that out right here if you want to see how the deck kind of plays. So yeah, man, that's my 5 decks that could potentially win Nationals. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys are new here, I would like for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm uploading videos as much as I can throughout the week. So with all that being said, once again, this is Rogue Hero, bringing you guys a solid Yu-Gi-Oh video, and I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative. Deuces.